What's going on, Eat Fam? Welcome back. If you are new here, I'm Sarah. Welcome to the Neat Life. I hope you decide to subscribe. Today's video is the beginning of my spring cleaning and my spring decorating. I'm focusing solely on the living dining space in this video because I'm going to be doing like a big bedroom refresh probably next week. I'm kind of waiting for the weather to change a little bit because I'm changing the bedding to a lighter bedding, and I also want to change out like clothing in my closet while I'm at it. I kind of want to do all that in one video. Winter is not quite over here yet, even though it has been feeling pretty springy for a lot of the days in February, especially towards the end of February and into now the beginning of March. Like today feels beautiful, very spring-like, but we have some really cold winter temps coming at the end of next week. So it's like, you know, you just never know with Midwest weather. It's up and down, especially during this time during winter and spring. So it's kind of just like this, and you kind of don't know what to expect. So it's kind of annoying though when it comes to the closet, because you're like, can I switch my closet yet? Because I don't have clothing out for warmer weather, but if it's too cold and I put all my winter stuff away, then I'm screwed either way. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna go ahead and switch it out and just leave like a few long sleeve things out. I don't know, we'll see how that goes, but I'm working on that next week. So just solely doing a living room spring cleaning and refresh. And by spring cleaning, I mean like a deep clean. I already started by removing everything. So that's kind of like what I do anytime I do any kind of deep cleaning. It's just like, I just need a clean canvas, you know? So I like to remove everything, which usually ends up on the other side of the room, which is all over here in the dining area on the dining table. I also have my spring decor out, which I'm going to show you guys some of my new pieces in just a minute. But yeah, okay, so clean slate is how I like to start it. And by deep clean, I mean I'm gonna like dust every mirror, vents, fans, windows, do a good vacuum sweep of the floor, rug, all that jazz. Pretty much all the stuff that I don't do on a day-to-day, which is like really dusting every surface, not just around things, but like actually under everything, which is why I removed everything first. And then also just gives me like an idea of how I want to display things going into my spring decor. So yeah, so before I get started though on the main cleaning, I'm going to show you some of my new decor pieces. Okay, so now it's like super crazy back here behind me. This is the area I will be working from and dusting and cleaning last once everything is out of here. So I love the new spring line at Target this year. There are a lot of really cute options, and I'm not like a big colorful decor. Like I'm very neutral, mostly greens in the spring, some fresh floral, like some colorful flowers every now and then just to add a little color. But this year, I don't know, I was really into this, like the egg line, the cute little egg line at Target. It's Threshold, and I actually linked these pieces that I'm going to show you plus a whole bunch of other ones over on my Like to Know It, which I'll link in the description of this video, but you can also find in my bio on all my socials, including directly on my channel. So you can always find all of my links there. But this is the little wreath, little egg wreath. It's so cute. I'm thinking of hanging on the front door, but we use our back door more than anything for daily entering and exiting, so I won't really get to enjoy seeing it. So maybe I hang it on the back door, but I love displaying on the front door just because, you know, everybody else can see it, which is the whole point, right? My neighbor just walked up to see it from like the main street. So we'll see what I decide, because I do have another like yellow wreath that I usually put out during summertime, not so much spring. So maybe I do one on one door and this one on the other. I don't know, but it's very cute, and it goes with Here's the garland. I got one garland. They're so cute. I just love how like they featured it. The way it looks on their displays is really, really cute. And I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna put the garland yet. I'm thinking maybe my kitchen shelves, because I usually do more colorful things in my kitchen. And I keep everything else very neutral. Like in our bedroom and our living dining is very neutral. But I don't mind using a little color here and there. And like I said, this year, I don't know, I really gravitated towards these colors. I think because they're like dull. They're not like super bright, but they're colorful. So I think they're cute. And then I got some vase fillers or bowl fillers, however you like to use these things. A lot of people don't like fillers. They just feel like they're little balls of dust, which I totally understand. But they really do come in handy when you don't have anything else to display. Like I have a bunch of neutral fillers actually under the blanket that I threw over the dining table, in a bowl in the middle of our table. And I just kind of use those as fillers between seasons. I don't know, just adds a little something. But these are super cute. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna use them in like an actual vase or in my bowl, like my big gold bowl that I use to display fillers in. So we'll see. I originally was thinking vase because I have this empty glass vase. So I thought that might be cute to display somewhere, just to add a little color somewhere. Okay, and then this is the last piece. Now I have more spring decor, but this is just like my newest stuff, which is all colorful, and none of my other stuff is colorful. Like it's all very like lots of greens, like I said, very neutral. But this pillow, isn't it so cute? They actually have some really cute Easter spring pillows at Target, and this is the one that I really liked because I think it's gonna look really good actually on our bed for my bedroom refresh that I'm doing. When I change the bedding, I think this is gonna look really nice with our mint green quilt that I use in the spring. So anyway, thought this was cute, but it also looked good on our blue sofa when I had it on there the other day, and I was like, ooh, it actually looks really good. So maybe I buy another one. I don't know, I don't want to go too crazy on pillows because I already have so many, and I just don't think I need any more in our apartment right now. Maybe in the future when we have a much bigger place, but for now I feel like I have more than enough. So yeah, that's just the newest stuff. Very cute. Target, check out their spring line if you haven't, but also you can find all of these and more linked over on my like to know it shop, which like I said, I'll link it in the description box, but also it's linked over on all my socials. But anyway, I'm gonna get started because I have a lot of dusting to do, but I hope today's video gives you lots of motivation to at least get started. Just pick a room, just start. Once you start removing things and you see the clean slate, it's a little more motivating for you to just go with it. So anyway, let me know if that's your process too. To me, it's like much better than like clearing one little table or one little thing at a time. It's like, no, just let's clear everything out, let's clean everything, then let's put things back. And then sometimes I'm inspired to put things back in a different way, which is always fun. That's the whole fun part about decorating, is that you can do it so many ways. And as a lover of decor, like the possibilities are endless. You can experiment in so many different ways. Don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to rearrange as much as you want. It's your house, it's your home. I never feel like weird or ashamed about how much I love to rearrange or how much I love to decorate, because it's my thing and it makes me happy, and also I can do it for other people. And if I can inspire you, motivate you, give you any kind of like tip or idea, and it like benefit you in any way, like mission accomplished. Like that makes me really happy that I'm able to share what I love with others, and it moves them in some way. It is, whether it's small, big, whether it's just a light bulb idea, if maybe one thing I said led you to another thing, like whatever it is in any way, that makes me really happy, and that's why I'm here. So like I said, if you are new here, I hope you'll decide to stick around, subscribe, and hopefully you'll watch till the end of this video because I'm gonna be moving through the living room and the dining as quickly as I can, and hope to motivate you, inspire you. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I also wanted to show you guys the cleaning products that I'm going to be using today because literally it's 3 things. Okay, so this is my Fabuloso and water mix that I do make myself as a disinfectant. So I usually just use this on all surfaces, like for dusting or disinfecting. So I will use this on pretty much all of my surfaces here except for glass or mirrors. Glass or mirrors, I use this Perfect Glass spray, which is linked on my Amazon storefront. I really like this, and it comes in a 2-pack and it lasts a really long time. They're like really big bottles, so really like that. And then I'm just using this Fabric Spring and Renewal fabric refresher, and I usually will just spray this on like any fabric material, so like our sofa, our rug, things like that. And that's it. My broom, my vacuum, that's it. Super basic. Don't need a lot to clean. Okay, so I decided to just style this little tray that I already had, and I didn't use anything new here. The newest thing is this candle, which I bought a couple weeks ago, but I went with this little garland that I had for a while and just kind of bunched it up there. Added a little bunny, our new candle, and some neutral florals that I had in one of my amber vases, and I'm just gonna put it on the center of our coffee table. And I think it's cute. I might change it a few times. More than likely I'll probably change it at some point, maybe. I don't know, I kind of like it, so we'll see. But I just used what I had and I think it looks pretty cute. Okay, so I decided to keep the mantle very neutral. And I have this same display that I had earlier, but then I added this for like a little extra Easter spring flair. And I love the way it looks with the little white lilies. I think it looks really pretty. And I think I love it. I'm a little concerned if that side is a little too, like if it's too uneven. I don't know, right now I really like it, so we'll see how it photographs and we'll see how it goes, but I think for now it's really cute. Tell me what you guys think. It is a bunny garland, but I forgot that I moved the command hooks when I did my holiday garland, and I moved the command hooks to the front, and I really didn't feel like shifting them to the back, which is what I would have needed to do for this garland specifically. And then I thought, well, I don't know what I'm gonna put on this side, so let me see how this looks. And I think it looks really cute. Tell me what you guys think. Okay, so I am done with this side of the room, the living room. It's looking, feeling really nice and fresh. Lighting the candle at the end of a good deep clean is always like such a good feeling. It's like the little thing, like the little cherry on top to your cleaning. I don't know, that's kind of my thing. I just light my candle at the very end. But when you look over at this side, it's a disaster, which is usually my process. I work from one side to the other, and then now I'll be working on this side and getting things where they need to go before I clean and decorate this side. But I am losing daylight. It doesn't look like it, but it is almost 5 p.m. and so I know filming is not going to be as nice and bright for this side, and I've got to make dinner, so I'm going to probably continue this side in the morning. But I feel really good about my process over here, and I can't wait to show you around the entire room at the very end. Okay, so it is day 2, but I know for sure I'm gonna get this done today. I actually just got out of the shower. I didn't want to do my makeup yet because we are actually going to a movie tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. So I'll be getting ready for that soon, but I want to finish this space before we go. So I got everything cleared off the shelves as you just saw, and it looks like there's hardly any decor here because there isn't. After taking down like holiday, Valentine, winter displays, it was very bare for a few weeks. And my shelf process, it has its pros and its cons. So I really love styling shelves, but it can be a little time consuming. Sometimes it could take days because sometimes you have to like walk away, come back, look at it from like a fresh perspective, and then add to it to finish. That's my process. If you're into styling shelves, then you know what I'm talking about, because it's just, the opportunities are endless. So and there's also like certain heights and a certain number of things that need to be on each shelf, and it just needs to look very balanced. So sometimes that can take a while, especially if you have a lot of different decor pieces and depending on what you want to display. And so I'm thinking it's gonna be very neutral, fresh, maybe just a tiny bit of spring color, kind of like on this side. But yeah, so hopefully I can complete the look today, but if not, we have several weeks of spring left. It's not even officially spring yet, so I have time to really complete it, but I'm gonna try to get it to a place where I'm satisfied with it and I can show you guys at the end of this video. Okay, so I did not film the entire process of me styling because it did take me a while to figure out like the balance of it all, and I didn't want to just be wasting like film of me trying to figure it out. But I think I found a decent balance. The only thing I'm unsure about now is the print that I already had up there is really not tying in well with these like corally pinks that I have here. So if I can find, it doesn't look terrible actually, but it's just like, I feel like it's just a little too red. There's too much red in this one. You can see the pink in there, but it's not quite coral. So if it was corally, I feel like it would then tie in a little better, but I don't know, it looks a little off to me. So maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet because I definitely don't want to like buy new art because it's not like the cheapest thing to buy, but you can print my spring printables if you want a really easy way. These are from last year. If you want a really easy way to transition into seasonal decor, just switch out photos and frames. It's really easy. And I have a few different spring prints available. This is another one, this cute little bunny So this one would be really cute for Easter. That's a cute one. I'll probably put somewhere, probably in the kitchen maybe or something. And I also have this one available, but these are like watercolor style prints, so you could print them on like watercolor paper. It would look really pretty. I actually had someone buy last year, and they put it on watercolor paper and used it at a baby shower, so it looked really cute. I just printed it on regular photo paper. I sent them to Walgreens to get printed, but I will put my Neat Prints Etsy shop link in the description of this video if you want to check them out. Like I said, it's just like a really easy way to transition into seasonal decor without doing too much, without buying any new decor or anything like that. Just print, frame, and that's it. You're done. So let me show you guys the balance here. My thinking for balance in case you need like tips. So I balanced out the color of this with these florals here. They're coral florals, which really draws into this coral letter here. And then so I tied then, see how like things are going like cornered from each other, like catty cornered from each other. That's kind of how you want to get your balance in. There's like more to it, but I'll just show you. So like this green in this print right here kind of pulls into these greens here. And I wanted to keep the top straight across, because if I would have put something taller here, this would have looked really weird, and vice versa. So I just went like flat across with the single sign here, 3 plants here, because you really want to try to display things in 3s or like in odd numbers. So like here, 1, 2, 3, and then this is a solo with this solo, 3, 3, the colors balance. And then down here, there's more colors that tie in. So like this yellow ties in with this yellow letter here. And then there's a lot of white in there to kind of just tie in with all the neutrals, all the neutral whites everywhere. And then these colors down here in these prints tie in, then again cornered with these florals here. So that was kind of like my thinking with balance. So it looks pretty good. Like I said, that's just throwing me off up there, all that red. So we'll figure that out. And then I just did like a 3 here, 1, 2, 3. Not sure how I feel about the candle. The height difference is like a little too much. Maybe if this was raised a little, or maybe a different candle. It's a little too short. Yeah, we'll just leave that for now. Okay, see, so it already looks better. I had to change it. It just was not working with the red. So I ended up balancing it out with some more of these little floral picks. I had some extra little picks, so I just like added them to that little plant, which I brought in for some color, because when I took away the red frame, it like was like too neutral across the top. It just looked like it needed a little bit of color just to balance everything out. So I added a few there. I added a little here with some lamb's ear. And yeah, now it looks great. Now it's like really balanced, looks good. So sometimes it does just take a little time and a little tweaking. This was not even the look that I thought I was going for, but I ended up really drawing to the coral in this little bloom sign. And then it kind of like correlates across into the living room with that little garland that I showed you guys on the coffee table. So it's kind of balanced all the way around. So really happy for it. And now I really need to finish this space. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys what I actually ended up using the new decor for. So I used some of the egg fillers over here on the kitchen shelf above our sink. And they look really cute. I put them inside a reused candle vessel. I have some more of those coral florals that I used in the living room. In this little vase, I created a little arrangement in there. And then here's another one of my spring prints. And I actually hacked it, and I just used a piece of tape and taped it to this clear napkin holder because I don't have a frame this exact size. But again, I'm gonna link my Etsy shop in the description of this video if you want to take a look at my spring printables. They're really cute, and I just love the way this shelf turned out. It's really simple, but it's springy and fresh and cute. And then I used more of the egg fillers over here in our treat jar. So I normally have this jar filled with treats. I'm trying to take a little break from treats. I had way too many in February. And so anyway, I filled it with the rest of the egg fillers, and I think they look really cute. It's a nice little spring touch there. And then I still need to figure out what I'm gonna do with the garland. I'm not sure yet. It didn't work on the shelf. It was a little too long. I was tempted to cut it, but I didn't want to do that yet. So I'm not sure. I'll figure that out though. If not, I'll just return it. Maybe I'll hang it from my oversized mirror in the bedroom. Not sure. I'm thinking the wreath is definitely gonna go on our back door. Then I gotta put all the spring stuff away. But yeah, so now that I've showed you what I ended up using the new decor for, let me go back and give you the final look of the living and dining space.